okay. I know I've been away for a while now, but it's just because I've had a lot going on. I've had some mental health issues, family members have been ill, my cousin passed away. I've just had a lot to do, a lot to deal with, and constantly going from, my sister's owing me money to pay me back, to them then getting into further trouble, being threatened to take to court. So sorry, I can't get my words out, being threatened by the council of being taken to court unless they paid a certain fine. So that happened twice with my little sister. So she came to me to bail her out, and I did it for the second time, and I said, look, I can't keep doing it. I know you're my little sister, but you're not learning anything from it. Anyway, I'm back now. I've been saving money. I've got a few orders and a few hauls that I want to go through with you all. I need to catch up with the envelope challenge. I did promise Elaine I'd get that done this year, and I am doing that with her still. I'm back now. I've got a plan of what I'm going to do. So first, let's just go through some orders I've placed from a few people, competition I've won, and some mini budgets that I've got here as well. So first of all, I wanted to show you these purple and yellow in the bank kind of look placeholders that I'll be using for when I stuff my bigger challenges, like the 6k from Budget with Ira, or the I don't know, my Christmas or birthdays or planned events. I'll use these and put these in, and there'll be £250 in the bank or something. So I've got a lot of challenges going on at the moment, all for certain things. I'm going to stuff 150 with you today, and then a few coins here, just to catch up with everything, and I hope you're all okay. So this is from Budget with Moo. I contacted her saying, oh, you haven't got this colour, can we do a custom order? And she said, yes, certainly, let me know what you wanted. So she showed me it with a yellow background and the purple splotches, and then she showed it me with the purple background and the yellow splotches, and I preferred this one, and we both did as well. So this is the one I've ordered. They are blank on the back, which is fine. What I'll do, I'll just write the dates of when I've used this for. Does that make sense? So that's one haul from Budget with Moo. I think I paid for 5, and she did one as a test, and then she sent me the test one as well. So I've got 6. No, she's really naughty. I remember she wouldn't let me pay for these. So what I'm going to do, when I next get paid on the 20th of May, I'll be doing an order from her shop just to make up for these, because she didn't let me pay for them. So that's that. I then brought this from Vinted. Initially it's from Budget with Ira, as you can see. I do have other ones from him, but my birthstone is ruby, and I wanted this, and I saw it. I think it was £1 something. It was pennies anyway, and I wanted to do this. So this is on my list to do in the future, but I won't be doing it yet. But I do love that. Ruby's my birthstone, and there's loads I want, because I love crystals and things, and I love birthstones, so I associate different things to different people. I'm like, oh, that'll be good for so and so's birthday, or that'll be good for my friend who is pagan and uses crystals as well. So he's got a lot of the gemstone ones to scratch off, so I'm going to get her a couple as well. So yeah, that cost me £1.20 or something like that. That's one I'll be using in the future. I've then got an order from Wednesday Plans. I love Wednesday Plans. She's so nice. She always asks me how I'm doing. She's been sending me messages, are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm good. I'm just not, my mental health's not great. I've explained to her what's going on. Not in full detail, but just a look. I know I've been away. I know I keep saying I'll come back, but now I'm back. So what I got from Wednesday Plans was the £20, the Wednesday pounds. I've got them. I believe I got 40, because I always stuff in £20, £21 coins anyway. So I've got one pack of 20 to use, and then a spare, because knowing me, I probably will lose some. So I've got another spare set here, so I'll just show you. They're just on my side here. So they come in little packs of 10 like that. So that's going to be kept in my my drawer where my other challenges are, and then these are what I'm going to be using now. They are blank on the side, on the other side, but I'll be using these for my mini Mondays, for my Wednesdays pound challenge, which saves £20, and for other challenges where, you know, we don't want to put a lot of pound coins into envelopes, or if you've got the envelopes that you can't close, they're good for that. In another order from Wednesday's plans, I also got the 2025s, so you save £25 20 times. I don't know what I'll use this for yet, but I thought it was super cute, so I love that one. Then I didn't buy them. I was given these a while ago. These are from Wildflower Budget, so they shouldn't be there. And then I got the Saving for a Rainy Wednesday. I do like Wednesdays. To me, Wednesday's the middle of the week, so every time we have a Wednesday at work, I'm like, oh yes, we're halfway through the week. So I'm going to be saving these for when I do have the next Wednesday off work. I'll be treating myself to a little Costa hot chocolate and a cake. So there's 20 raindrops to save, and each raindrop is worth, you put the denomination, it could be £1, which you save £20, it could be 5, which you save 100. It's entirely up to you, or if you want to use it a fair few times and write on the back the dates you've done it, you could save 200, you could save 2,000 if you wanted. But yeah, I really like that. I love how cute it is, so that's that one. I then won a competition from Grounded Budgets. Now, the competition was for this booklet, and this is the roll 4, and I believe there were a lot of challenges on online or on social media that she's taken inspiration from, so I thought this was so cute. So it's a book of dice challenges, and then Kit just goes into, you know, say how she got the inspiration, that the challenges are of different sizes that will add a fun element of chance to your savings, as well as how you fill them out. So let's do the first one. So you've got roll for ramen. So on this side, this is where you colour in, and then on the left side, on the left page, it tells you either what colour to use, or what, if you roll a 1 to 2 on the sandwiches, your protein is pork, so you'd colour in the pork, and then you save that amount. And then there are others where the numbers relate to a colour. So the next page is roll for Dolly, so the hair. You roll once. If I roll a 3, it'll be red hair, and I save £15, and then her hair will be red. And then the same for the cheeks. If I roll 1 to 2, it'll be pink, and they're 5. 3 to 4 is red, and so on and so forth. And I've got a book full of those, which I think is super cute, because they'll be good either to do with kids or to do little challenges for. There's different shapes as well. The necklace one, I can't wait to do that because I love gemstones anyway. And then at the back, I think this is really good. You've got a tally as to how much you've saved per challenge, because again, this is entirely up to the dice of how much you save. So that's really good. But then with the competition, there was a custom tracker, and obviously we went back and forth a little bit, and we discussed what I wanted. And I really like elephants. They're my favourite animal. I've got a tattoo of an elephant. I don't know if you can see. I've got a tattoo of an elephant, because purple is my favourite colour. It's outlined in purple, and then my favourite flower is daisies. So it's a symbolic tattoo for my auntie, for family members as well, and it all relates to a different thing. So elephants are my favourite animal, and I like colouring in challenges, so we went back and forth a little bit, and we've decided on the colour by numbers geometric elephant pattern with flowers. So that's amazing. I think she's done a really good job. I can't wait to start colouring this in. So I assign a certain colour for a certain number, so it could be, you know, I could choose the rainbow, red, yellow, pink, green, or I could do all different shades of blues or purples, or whatever your favourite colours are. So if I roll a 5, if that's green, I'll just colour it in green. Does that make sense? My vision for this was kind of like the story of Nellie the elephant, because she's patchwork, isn't she? So I'm just hoping it looks like that. So yeah, I can't wait to start using these. And then the ones in the background, I'll just show you them now. I'm going to put these to the side. I'm going to set these up, guys, for next week. So I won't be using them in this video, but I'll be setting them up for next week. And then, oh, I forgot to say, with the Wednesday's planned ones, a little freebie was a thank you for your order. So each penguin, that'll be going into my folder for my mini Mondays. So the ones underneath here, so as you can see, I made a mistake. I printed out some free downloadable online challenges online, and I did it in black and white. I'm still going to be using them because I'm not wasting paper. And then I did some others. I'm trying to remember where this is from. Oh, it says there. So I've got Seki Budget, is it? So this whole page is from Seki Budget. So you've got the Highland Cow, you've got Ice Cream Day, and then you've got Honeycomb Save. So you could colour them in what you wanted, that's fine. And then I've got the Secret Budget. I've got some Christmas challenges here. These ones are actually in colour, but I did these ones too small. I wanted them to fill the page, or to do it that way, so I could have them a little bit bigger. These ones are fine. Seki Budgets is I think, either American or Australian budgeter, hence why they're dollar amounts. That doesn't matter, I'll just use pound coins or £2 coins instead. So I've got Unicorn at the Sea, so I've got on a Lilo, then just got a rainbow one, so I can assign anything. I've got butterflies there, and then I've just got a little kitty at the top, so that one's cute. I've then got Seki Budgets again. You can tell I've been on her, is it Ko-fi or Ko-fi? I don't know how to say it. These are on her Ko-fi, I think. You've got the Roll and Save Sloth, which says 42. You've got 24 Coffee Run, and then you've got Roll for Cake. So I'll be loving that one for my baking. I've then got Seki Budgets again. I told you they're mainly hers. Got cat savings. Savings are sweet, just like us. It saves 21, so you roll, colour in, whatever the number. And then you've got little gnomes or gonks or whatever they're called. I think they're gonks, aren't they? And then you just roll and save that number and colour in the square. Seki Budgets again. This is like the summertime one. So you save 40, save 12 there, save what you want here, because you roll and save, and then the gonks as well. That's a gonky Christmas one, that is. So I'm not going to go through all of them, because as you can see they're just different. So I'll be using these. These was the Secret Budgeter. Now I love this one. Look at this one, I love that. And the little panda as well. So again, roll and save ones. And then I've got the first one I showed you that was in black and white in actual colour. So yeah, I can't wait to be using that. And then that's what I wanted for the second one. I wanted it bigger. Okay, so let's actually get into the budgeting then, guys. Probably sick of hearing my voice already, and I've only been back 5 minutes. So I just wanted to say a big shout out to Emma from Wednesday Plans for checking in on me for the last few weeks. I wanted to say a big hello and a big shout out to Elaine from Binders and Cash. You'll be seeing me today, Elaine, stuff the big £50 envelope, and then I'll be doing it every week going forward. We'll be doing all these coins as well, and then I'll have £100 of stuff. So let's get the envelope. Actually, let's do the is this the one I moved? Yeah, let's do my small change first. I'm just going to turn these around so I've got more room here. So small change, this is from Grounded Budget, and I'm going to put in, I've got almost set more. One sec, guys, I'm so sorry. Right, so that's all my pound coins removed. I think I've got £4.80 something here. Let's just count it. So I've got 1, 2, 50, 3, 50. Right, so that's 350. Turn this on. You'd help if I press the right buttons on the calculator. So 350, and then I should have 120 and 20p's. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 20p in tens. I had a 5p somewhere. Oh, there it is. And then a 5p. And then 4p. £4.99. So let me just get my, I said black, where's my black gone? Oh, I'm losing the will to live, guys. I'm not even prepared. Let's just use a different colour to colour in these. So £4.99. So I'm going to just go from the bottom because I want to do the bigger one. So minus 52p, minus 51p. Okay, so we've got to do 25p, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 46, 46, 45, 44 and 43. So I'm on to my fourth line and I've done one at the top there. So that is going now into my little tin. Bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry for any noise for this. So that's that done. And then going to get the envelopes out of the 50 envelope challenge from Esme Budgets. Let me pop that back there. I've got such a little table and so many things on it. Right, so this is the 50 envelope challenge. I'm going to get, I've already stuffed the 10, the 2 and the 1. I think you saw me do that in January. I'm going to stuff the 50 now because I said to Elaine I'd do it, and I am going to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should leave us with 100. No, it shouldn't. It should leave me with 90. I had 150 yesterday when I withdrew the money from the bank, but then I had to go into Spar because, believe it or not, Spar was open. Had to go into Spar and get something, so I've got £90 here to stuff, so we should have 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 90. So that's going into the envelope. It pains me that it's all tenner, so that's the problem. But money's money at the end. I don't like putting the crease in for folding. Let me just get a bit of washi tape, guys. Have a sip of my tea. 1 sec. Okay, right, I hope I can, I always have trouble with washi tape. I can never find the end or get it, always rip it, especially with these nails. You know, when you've got like gels on or acrylics and you can never like pick anything up or do sellotape when you're wrapping or something. That's what it's like for me at the minute. Okay, I think I've done it. Yep, see, I've started to rip it. So let's just put a bit of tape on there. Okay, so that's a £50 one done as well. And then let me just go into my markers and get my black, because I can't, it feels weird to not use my black marker. Where is it? Bear with me 1 second. Got my black marker now. Sorry about that, guys. Right, so let me just cross off the 50. And as you can see, that is that done. So let's put that at the front with the envelopes. Next week, I'm going to roll the dice and just see which one I'll be doing. I know I'm really far behind with this, but I'll try to catch up as much as I can. That's the envelopes done. I've got a few £2 coins in the coins here. So let me just get them. I think I've got 2. Say 40 already. So it's not much, but it's still £40. I've got £2 coins. That's £4 going into the £2 coin challenge. Sorry about the noise. So there we go. Just crossed off 2. I don't know if you saw that, guys, I'm sorry. Right, now I've got £90 to go into some challenges. So let me put £90 in that, £10 notes, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23. So I've got 23 in pound coins. That's £113. So let me just have a quick look at the challenges I want to put money in first. I know I've got a lot of coins from last time in here because I haven't been in here, and I want to remove them, but I haven't got enough fivers in anything, I don't think. So how many have I got there? Can't do that one yet, 1 second. So in my savings I should have, let's do a few of this from Budget Saving Queen. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got 4, so that's fine. So let's find some words. Let's try and do 5. Oh, and guys, anybody who's got one of these desk mats, mine gets really dirty. So if I get a haul, I don't know, when I open it or I get like sellotape on it, I can't get it off, and it gets really dirty. So I am in the market for a new one. So if anybody knows where I can get some new ones from that isn't Amazon, I'm trying not to use Amazon at the moment, please let me know, because I do want a new one. So let's have a look for some words, bear with me. There's one, confidence. That's one. You're probably showing at the screen now, aren't you? There's one there, but I'm just being blind at the moment. I'm usually really good at puzzles and stuff like this. I just can't see anything, and it's because I'm panicking that I don't want to take too long. Well, let's have a look. Joy, that's 2 so far. I'm probably being blind. Let me pause this 1 sec so you don't have to wait for me. So guys, I've actually done it. I've completed it. Let me just tick off empathy. So I found joy, optimism, empathy, empowerment, confidence, kindness, growth, gratitude, patience, courage, joy, optimism. I've done them all, so that's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the 4 is 10. So I'm just going to write on my little budgeting sheet. So that's that one completed. So completed on, I'll write on the back because this is when I'm going to, today is Sunday the 20th. It's the 20th, isn't it? I don't know, I just didn't write the date as numbers. Okay, so completed on Sunday the 20th of April. Let me get a pen. So 2004 self-love challenge. plus £6 makes it 10. So I've completed that one. I will be doing it again. There's something I want to do in place of this before I do it again, but I will leave it in there at the back. I'll clean it off within the week, and then I'm going to put the challenge at the back, because I'll be doing it again once I've cleaned it off, so I don't know where the words are. My battery's going, so I want to be quick with this one. I'll get that in there. And I'll show you which one I'll be using next, guys. One sec, let me just find it. Where's it gone? Let me just get it. I've got them spare here. Yeah, that's birthdays, that one. Where are they? Is it this one? Yeah, I've got this little one here, butterfly one, treat yourself. So that'll be going into my savings, that one. I'll also swap the pound coins over for a £10 note in the week as well, and I'll show you that as a little video on Instagram. So in holiday, I've only got £1 in there for some reason, but I'll look at the last video and see what I should have. I don't think I've been in here doing something. I'm going to put 20 in car insurance. No, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's do 50 in car insurance. So we should have 130 already. So that's 180. Oh. Sorry guys, battery went, so I'm just going to count. I should have 180 in here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That's fine. And then I've got £4 coins, so I think that was from the last time I did a video. I used Budget Saving Queen's Colour Cash, but I'll go back and rewatch the video just to make sure, because I haven't wrote it down. So what I'll do in the week, I'll, you know, do all my rewatch of the video and make sure that I do know where I was, and that I haven't missed anything out. Like, find out why that random pound coins in there, like, have I taken money out? Not that I can remember. I don't think I have, but again, I've not wrote anything down on it. Car maintenance, let's put 30 in there. So I need the red pen for this. Oh god, sorry, I've had to put my phone on charge and it's on like an extension lead. So I've got my red pen. So let me just cross out 3 of these. So for these, I don't like cross them off, for instance. What I do, I'll just do the outline of the car in red. There we go. So I've just got to add the money, £30 I said. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that leaves me with £10. So let's put that back in there. Let's do 10 in Christmas and colour in 2 of the £5 ones. Shall I use alcohol markers for this or not? Yeah, let's use cerulean blue. That reminds me of the Devil Wears Prada, you know, when she's got the blue jumper on. Oh, I need some paper under this, don't I? Let's use my notebook. Okay, that's one done. Was anyone here ever watched The Devil Wears Prada? I think I was 16 when I first watched it, and that's one of my favourite films. I love Meryl Streep films anyway. I've met her twice now. That's in Christmas. I have got the park savings as well, and I believe I've had money out of here. I don't remember though. Because didn't I have £100 and something in February in my last video? Again, I'll rewatch the video. If I did have, I'll replace it in the week. And now that just leaves us with the, look how bulky it is. I think that just leaves us with the coins. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my Mini Mondays challenges that I'd usually use. And I'm going to, yeah, I must have, because this is the colour cash. So I'm going to see where the money's gone, what I did on the last video, because there's all the 8 cards I needed for it. So I'm going to see what I owe the money to, or what I haven't labelled, because I've got envelopes everywhere with like pounds and £2 and £3 in and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do for my Mini Mondays for the £23 is, shall I do it like a, because I wanted to change it up because it was boring me last time. Shall I do it like a randomiser, or should I just put £20 into different challenges? What was I doing last time? Let me look up my stuff. Yeah, right. What I'm going to do is use the smaller challenges that I've got here that I've got no money in. And I'm just going to roll. Let me get 2 more. What was he using last time? Can you remember the challenges? It's the pocket money one. Where have the envelopes gone? Because he had the 6, didn't I? Where's my Mini Monday envelopes gone? I wanted to carry on with them. Have I removed them? Yeah, because some of these are too big. So let's use the 50 and the 40. No, that's too big. Let's use the Wednesday plans, the free one. And I'll have to look for the other envelopes and use them, continue with them at a later date. Let's use that one from Budget Saving Queen. Yeah, here are the envelopes, look. I don't know what, I must have finished all the challenges. And I haven't replaced anything with them. But I've got piles and piles of free little challenges that I need to use. So let me just put them all here and you can help me choose. Not that you can talk through the screen, do you know what I mean? But let me just pop these back then. I don't want to get myself confused. Because I also then need to get a dice. Happy Mail was the budgeting supplies. This was from Becky's Money Makeover, she used to be called. No, it's Ruby Budgets, isn't it? And then this one is from, again, the lovely Emma from Wednesday's Plans. And I asked her to create me this one because what I want to do, at least once every quarter, so once every 3 months, because it gave me 3 months then to fill out this. I have got an app on my phone called Food Bank. So my local food bank will put online or on the app what they are in most need of, rather than just, you know, keep getting pasta or keep getting tins of beans. They put on there, you know, they'll need kids toothpaste or kids nappies or shower gels or, you know, sanitary packs for women. So that's what I want to use that for. Once that's filled and I've got at least like £100, I'll go and do a shop just for the food bank. So that's what I asked for that for, and that's going into my green one at the back. What I need to do, guys, is go through all these folders and just, you know, have a proper plan of what's where, because at the minute I've got things everywhere, and I'm like, this is what happens in the videos. I'm constantly looking for what's where. So let me just remove the pizza one and let me remove the popcorn one for now and go through these little ones I've got. That's 10. That was a scratch off from the Housewives budget. That's 9. I don't know why I scratched these off, because my plan was that I could just fill them and put them into like Christmas or savings or self-care. That one is, say, from August. I've had that many orders from her that I'm well behind. And then I've got like 3 or 4 from Wednesday's Plans. That's a free one. That's another free one. That's another free one. Charles Cash Budget from Bucky's, I was going to say. Becky's Money Makeover. Who is this from now? I forgot her name. I'll tag her in it. I forgot her name. That was from Vintage. Another one from Charles Cash Budgets. That's from Budget Saving Queen. And then I've got a few scratch offs here that I need to fill. So that's 5 there. I think I might do that one. These are from, that was from Madeline Budgets. When you placed an order, she just did a card with a little scratch off number on. So that was from Madeline Budgets. And these are from Scale Budgets, but it all adds up to 150, and I wanted to do it all as one challenge. I don't know why I don't do it all on a video. So that one I'm not going to do now, because I want to do them all together. So I want to do this one. Charles Cash Budget one. Let's do one of the Wednesday Plans ones that I've got. I've got 2 of these. So let's do that one. Let's do another Wednesday Plans one with the pounds on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do Budget Saving Queen, 5. And then that one to me is too big to do as a mini Monday. I should have more than that though. And then let's do this one. The Rocking Witch, that's who it's from. I was going to say Witchy Budgets or something like that, but from the Rocking Witch. Right, so let's just do it. So that's 45. That's going to be, shall we do them as £2 each? Because the other one I did was £1 each. Because then these are £1. The Wednesday Plans ones. Charles Cash Budget is 5 anyway, and then that one's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get these 6 envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I did say I was going to get more, didn't I? But I don't want to put any more plastic into the world than I already am doing. Okay, so I'm going to get the Wednesday's pounds because I don't want to put pound coins into them challenges. Oh, there's the free one. Let's swap the Christmas one for the free one, because that one's not laminated. Okay, so that's 20. And I've got £23 here, haven't I? 20. I think I have, but let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. No, I've got 17, that's fine. I put some into the challenge from Budget Saving Queen, didn't I? So I've got 17. Okay, so I'll sort that out in a sec. Let's get some dice and roll, then I'll use the big one for now. Big dice. Okay, so number 3 gets 1. That's 5. Number 3 gets another 1. 1, 2, 4. So how have you all been? Wednesday Plant is getting a lot for number 4. At least everyone's got something now. I wanted to do this £5 one really, like oh god, that wasn't a roll by the way. 2, and then last one. 2. Oh no, let's do that one again. 3. Okay, so how have you all been? Anyway, I'm just going to finish this and then I'll go and sort out everything for last week. Sorry, for next week, for my mini Mondays, and actually get everything up and running properly. I want to put these in order. This is number 1. Right, so I've got 2 for that one. So let me get my black marker pen and cross off 2 suns. No, I can't. They're £5 each. Why am I crossing it off for? It's only got 2 in. I was like, that's got a 5 in. I was going to do 2 suns, but they're £5 each, so let's not. Let me write on the back there. Oh yeah, and now owe it £3. Because I'm an idiot. Wow. Wasn't expecting this when I came back, was you guys? I'm so sorry. I'm really nervous as well because I'm like, oh no, everyone's going to hate me. Nobody's going to watch it. And I always get panicky about things like this. Coming back, you know, after such a long hiatus. I know I shouldn't, but I do. These are £1, £2 each. I've got to cross off 1. So as I said, the little crabs from August savings from Budget Saving Queen. I've got 2, so let's colour in 1 crab and we'll use the gold for this one. So as I was saying, I usually panic when I've had such a long hiatus and you know I'm due back to my budgeting videos and I'm like, oh, I've lost the vibe, I've lost the, you know, not the mojo, because I still want to do it. I mean, you know, I don't want to be boring for you all. Let me just shake that so it's dry. Okay. So much easier to use these with these Wednesday pounds rather than pound coins. So how many is the Wednesday plans one got? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me cross off 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so my plan is to do 1 mini Monday video every week and then do 1 smaller stuffing, whether it's £50, £40, and do 2 uploads a week rather than just do my mini Mondays and then 1 big video of a month when I get paid. It'll be easier for me to keep up to date with you all by doing it that way. Is that what you'd prefer, rather than we're just doing one big one per month and then the mini Mondays ones? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that one. Save each penguin. How much is each penguin going to be? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shall we do them at £2 each or what? Because if I do 5, that'll be this one almost done. And there's a little bum of a penguin there. Let's just do them as £1 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got one more to do then. So yeah, I like it when they go quick. So what I was saying is my plan is to do 2 videos a week. The Mini Mondays one, where I save £20 a week on my Mini Mondays. And then a smaller one. Instead of doing, because what I used to do was the Mini Mondays one and then one larger video of a month, which would be like 100 or something pound. But that wasn't very interactive with you guys. I was missing out on a lot. I can't do Charles Cash Budget yet because I've only got £1 in there. So I can't colour a heart in until I'm done. Until I'm done at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my other? I should have another envelope somewhere. Bear with me 1 second. I'll have to use this one. I don't know where the other one is. So that's what I'd prefer. And that's what will keep me updated and that with you guys. I can't cross this one off yet either because I've only got 3 in there. So that's what I'm thinking. How does that sound to use? Would you just want to see a stuffing of just like £50, £60 a week? Or do you want me to do a big one each month? Because I see loads of videos and I can't keep up with everything where people are stuffing like 400 or 500 a month, because I already do my Mini Mondays. So if there's 5 weeks in 1 month, that's already £100. If there's 4 weeks in 1 month, that's £80. I'll see what's best for me and see what I have left over once my bills are paid. But I think that'll be best. So let's put these in my game day one. So I've got my game day binder here, which is this shiny silver one. Savings challenges. I'm going to take, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these out, put this one back in here. I know what I'm doing. There's a method to my madness. And then put the other 6 in here, and I'll be able to close it up because there's no pound coins making it bulky. And then with these, I'll just pop them in there. So I'll still be able to access it, and I can still close that as well. So the pound coins then. So I've still got 3 Wednesday pounds left because I only had £17 anyway. Let me just put my pens away. 1 sec. Sorry, I don't like mess on my desk. I'm like this at work. I don't have anything on my desk unless I need it out for that day. And then when I go home, I clean off my desk. There are people at work that are, their desk is messy. It makes my brain itch. And I'm like, clear desk policy, clear desk policy. So the pound coins now, I've got another tin downstairs, but what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to use this honey pot one. It does have a saving challenge stuck to it already, and it's, you can't really see it because of the sun damage, but it's a £1,000 challenge and you save £20. Can you see them? £20 each time, and it saves 1,000. I'm just going to buy another one, I think, because the sun's damaged it. It's been on my windowsill. So I'm going to just put them in there, the pound coins from the Mini Mondays. And it does have a coin slot in the cork for the top of the pot, But what I'm going to do is just put them in because I don't want it to make too much noise. 1 second, I'm so sorry. Just a warning, I'm so sorry. Let's see what sound it makes. Oh God. Oh God, I'm sorry. So I think all my Mini Mondays pounds are going to go in here, and then at the end of the year we'll see how much we've got. Does that make sense? So that one's my honey pot, and then I've got my £2 challenge, and then I've got my small change challenge. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. If you've got any questions about where I've been, how I am, how you are, what I plan to do going forward, please don't hesitate to contact me. Send me a message on Instagram, even just comment on the video. But yeah, I can't wait to do another video for you. So at the end of this week, this is going up for tonight, Monday, ready for my Mini Mondays, and then at the end of this week I'm going to do at least another £50 budgeting stuffing even, and that's going to be for my longer term challenges. So, you know, Christmas, car insurance, car maintenance, gifts, birthdays, things like that. Okay. And then yeah, what am I trying to say? And then hopefully I'll be doing 2 a week for you going forward. If ever I get like a bonus from work, or I don't know, let's say I win 50 quid on the lottery, I'll do that as an additional stuffing. Okay, so I hope you're well. I'm going to sort some envelopes out now. I'm going to sort out these challenges to my left here, cut them up ready for some Mini Mondays. I'm going to put these with my placeholders because I don't need to use them yet, but I will need to use them soon. This one is going into my folder ready for the future once I finish my birthday one from Budget with Ira, which is the Leo one, and then the others are going to be going into different envelopes that I've already got challenges in, that once I finish the challenge they go into replace. So I'll just constantly recycle the challenges that way, because I don't like just getting all different ones and wasting plastic and resources and things like that. So I'm trying to be as sustainable as I can. I hope you all have had a brilliant Easter. I hope you are all okay, all fabulous as ever, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye.